Hey everybody, it's Jennifer
and Allison,
and we're AJ & Co. And we're glad you joined us today. So if you want to keep watching our videos, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell. We've decided today that when life gives you lemons, you turn them into crafts. So we've got some fun lemon-themed crafts for today. So what's the first thing we have?
All right, so we decided we're going to do a bunch of lemon crafts today, like Jennifer said. And the first one that we're going to do is actually, we love our boxes. If you watch one of our previous videos, we made a nice little Easter box. So now we're going to make a lemon box with some stuff that we found at Dollar General. Again, I love Dollar General, just a great place to go. But they had this at Dollar General. It's not very exciting, really kind of crazy looking, but I said, you know what, it's got lemons in it, and if you've priced lemons, this was a really inexpensive way to get a nice lemons that are already on pick. So this whole thing was $5, and then we have another square box this time. It's not a rectangle box. So we're gonna take all these lemons out.
I can do that for you.
And then we're just gonna place them in there. And then we went to Walmart, and they had these great 97-cent picks with some lamb's ear, these little yellow flowers, little white flowers, and we're just going to use those. So I had the great idea, instead of buying more floral foam, why don't we just put this inside of our box and use that for our base for our flowers. So we're going to start with our greenery first. We've kind of pulled out those lemons. Just put that around here. And you might have to mess with it a little bit, kind of get it the way you like it. Jennifer loves doing flower decorating and creating baskets.
No, I don't. You could say I love it, but it doesn't love me.
So in the piece that we got from Dollar General, they had these little lambs here, but they're kind of too small for what we're going to do, so we're going to save those for another project. And then this little guy is going to go in the middle here. I'll kind of spread him out some. And if you're going to help me get this greenery situated.
Just kind of bend it and work it around a little.
So we've got some of the eucalyptus, some of the lamb's ear, these white little flowers. What kind of flowers are these?
I think those are called cornflower. This is baby's breath.
And we just put a little base inside of this box that has some rocks in it that help to kind of hold everything in place. And then you can put 3 lemons or 5 lemons.
And if you feel like the sticks aren't long enough, you can always take another little skewer like you'd use in the kitchen and just tape it onto that to give it a little more length. We may have to go back and do that ourselves, I don't know.
But these bags of lemons, I've seen them at about $10 a piece. So to go to Dollar General, be able to pull that out, get some little baby's lamb's ear, and have another galvanized pail you can use for another project, and have lemons, and we still have 3 lemons over, even if left over, even if we wanted to use them again for something else.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Super simple. That took us about 5 minutes to do that. And there you go. They've got a great centerpiece for your coffee table, for your kitchen table, on your counter. So what we thought would be really cute with our lemon centerpiece that we just made is one of these cute garlands. I know you've seen them everywhere. People put them on their tiered trays, but we're going to actually show you how to make one. First, we bought these beads from Amazon. They have all different colors, all different sizes, and we were able to paint them to make the colors that we wanted for our garland. And trick, you guys might have learned this in preschool, is to put some tape on the end of your jute, so that way your beads will go in very easy. And then we're just going to string our beads. It's really whatever pattern you like. I did 1 white. The bead was trying to get away from me. Yes, it is. And then 2 yellows. And 1 green. Trying to tie in that yellow and green and white. Just so happy looking.
And we're gonna put on the end of ours this cute lemon wedge that Allison painted. It's just one of those wood rounds. I cut them at my dad's house. Well, actually, we cut them at my dad's house, and she's painted that out. I'm going to drill a hole through it, and then we're going to put a tassel on the other end. So you just want your hole kind of up to one of the sides.
Yep, so I'm going to let Jennifer go ahead and do that hole for that, and that was just really easy. I freehanded that. I mean, you can do that with a white paint marker. Alright, so Jennifer drilled that hole in there, and I really spent a little more time on this outside and kind of detailed it a little bit more, but you could do the same thing on this side. And I'm just going to keep stringing my beads.
Tassel?
Sure. Jennifer's going to show you how to make a tassel while I string these beads.
So you just want to take your twine. It's the same twine that she's actually using to string the beads. You're just going to hold it in your hand and you're going to wrap it around. What do you want, 10 times?
Yeah, I think 10 times.
All right.
And then I'm going to show you a cute trick to make it a little fluffier when we're done.
There's 10 times. I'm going to leave that piece long. And then you just want to wrap it around and tie it off. And I think Allison's going to show you how to fray it out a little bit.
So while I'm doing that, Jennifer's going to go ahead and attach the lemon slice to the end here. And I just tied it off with a little loop so she can kind of tie that. So I have my lemon slice kind of hang in a little bit so you can see that we just tied it off there. We did the same thing on this. So I'm going to attach the tassel that way. But if you want your tassel to look a little bit fluffier, you just have to take your jute and kind of untwist it and pull it apart like that, because it's basically 3 smaller strands that are kind of twisted together. But it really makes it, in my opinion, makes a little better look to it if you do that. So we're just going to tie that on there, and I could still probably do some more fraying, but for sake of time, we're just going to go ahead and tie this on. And you want to kind of make sure that it's sitting right, it's not crooked. Tie that off, and then we're going to cut that with our scissors, get that excess off there. Alright, there we go. Got our cute little lemon garland for our tiered tray. I think that turned out really cute.
I do too.
This is the garland clip.
This is the garland clip.
Are you saying that for yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if we were supposed to say this is the garland clip.
I was like, that sounds different than we normally do it.